Alrighty, what's up, motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here once again for video number 2. Video number 2 on this great Friday night, this late Friday night, right here on Killer of Demons 669. Thank you all for watching. As always, make sure you like this video, hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and all my other channels, which are down below in the description box. And find me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, tap that bell, turn on all my notifications so you never, ever, oh baby, ever miss an upload. And that's all I got to say about that. So, this is your first time coming to my channel, watching my videos. Thank you for that. And make sure you hit that like button. Or if you're a douchebag hater, do that. So like the video, dislike the video, I don't give a shit. Leave a comment in the chat, act a fool, do whatever the fuck you want. And that's all I gotta say about that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channels, follow me on social media, and share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap that fucking bell, motherfuckers. And that's it. Alrighty. On this late Friday night, June the 30th, 2021, or if you are now watching from somewhere else, it is 9 minutes after midnight, so it is now Saturday morning. Well, it's Saturday now, but not Saturday morning, but Saturday late. It's Saturday, July the 31st, 2021, so we are now officially at the end of July. And now we begin the dog days of August. And the sun will be going down around 8 o'clock by early, well, not next week, early by this time next week, the sun will be going down right before 8 o'clock. And that sucks, but it is what it is. But if we officially dark by like about 8:05, 8:10, you know, by early to mid July. And then by September, it'll be back down to 7 o'clock. And then by the time we get to November 1st, it'll be around 6 o'clock. It is what it is. So get your outdoor plans done early. And that's it. All right. So on this late Friday night, July the 30th, 2021. Well, like I said, if you're watching from somewhere else, it's now July the 31st, 2021. It is time on the Killer of Demons 669 channel. It is time for a drink. Ha ha! Food you there. Ha ha. Bipsy. What are we drinking, motherfuckers? What are we drinking? I'm still gonna finish this off. I have Jack Daniels in the fridge, but I'm not gonna mix it with this. So, over the weekend, I'll probably have a couple of stiff drinks. It is what it is because I got the weekend to myself now. Ha! Yeah, I'm home alone this weekend. Rose is going to Atlantic, going with her friends to Atlantic City tomorrow and Sunday and maybe Monday, but we'll see about Monday. But yeah, so I got the house to myself. I'll do a little bit of yard work tomorrow. And just chill the rest of the day, and then I'm going to my parents' house to have some dinner, watch the Met game, and with my pops and everything, and with my mom too. And then I'm gonna probably be home about 10, 11 o'clock. I don't have the car. Sucks. But so gotta take public transportation home. It sucks. It is what it is. So, and yes, I do have a car. But since Rosa hasn't now because she's driving down the Atlantic City with the Goyles. So if you want to hang out with Rosa, go down to Atlantic City and do it. Go ahead. See if I care. And that's all I gotta say about that. Cheers. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I'm gonna watch the Met game tomorrow night with my pops and everything. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Alright, it's just been a weird. I mean, well, if the day was pretty good, but the last couple of hours have been really, really, really fucked up. Especially here on this fucking website. And I'll get to that in a minute. Because I know I got comments about this fucking thing that happened tonight in the WC. And yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. I don't give a shit. I know a lot of more people are gonna be talking about it between tonight and tomorrow, maybe Sunday, and probably for the next couple weeks and maybe a couple months. But I'll talk about that in a minute. I know there's a lot of I got a lot of people in. I got a couple people in the chat, but I'll just talk about it. But the chat room's open, and we'll talk about this little stupid situation for a little bit. But I want to talk about Smackdown. I don't want to waste a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time left on StreamYard. I only got about 3.5 hours left. So I'm not gonna go 3.5 hours, but I could, but I'm not. I don't want to. It's 12:14 at night. You know, I want to do some other things before I go to bed. Because I got some stuff to do tomorrow. So that's that. Yeah, that's that. So it was a pretty good day for me, and hopefully for you guys. If you're a Met fan, you had a good day and a bad day. Let's talk about the good news for the Mets. By the way, link down below. Freaky Friday stream. Talked about a couple of things. You know, I talked a little bit about the Mets. What happened with them today, earlier today, not tonight, but earlier today. Then I talked a little bit about AEW. I talked a little bit about the fucking virus. I don't want to even talk about that shit anymore. Yeah, but I talked about Brock Lesnar possibly going to AEW. And I also talked about Hangman Adam Page, basically getting screwed by AEW. And Tony Khan and Kenny Omega and the Bucks. So check that out. Link down below. And that's it. Also, I gave a little bit. I gave about a 45-minute live reaction to SmackDown. So go watch it. Link down below, down there, if you know what I mean. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So the good news for Met fans is we got Javi Baez from the Cubs and Trevor Williams from the Cubs in exchange for a couple minor leaguers that we really don't need. But, you know, so we got a big bat, Javi Baez, who's going to be playing short for a little bit until Frankie Lindor comes back. Then he's going to shift over to third base. So he's going to be the third, I would think the everyday third baseman. But probably J.D. Davis and Luis Guillaume are going to platoon at third, probably against the lefties and stuff. So give Baez maybe a day off or two. We'll see. Trevor Williams will probably be either in the rotation or maybe as a bullpen guy. But we got a big bat in Javi Baez. The Cubs had a fire sale. They got rid of basically everybody. Not everybody, but they got rid of Baez, who went to the Mets. Anthony Rizzo, the first baseman, he went to the Skankies, hit his first home run as a Skanky tonight. As the Skankies beat they beat the Miami Marlins tonight 3-1. Whoop-de-doo! Whoop-de-doo! Anthony Rizzo hits a home run. The Yankees are coming back. Nobody cares. So yeah. So Anthony Rizzo went to the Yankees, the Skankies, I should say. Chris Bryant went. Where did he go? So I was talking to somebody on Twitter about it. Where did he go? Oh, damn. I know he got. I know he got. He got traded. I forget to where. I know he's traded. I just don't remember. I think he's in the American League now. I'll look it up later. I don't want to do it right now. Yeah. So they. Yeah. So that's what the Cubs did. The Nationals had a fire sale. They got rid of Max Scherzer. He went to the Dodgers. Trey Turner's now on the Dodgers. Kyle Schwarber is on the Red Sox now. So yeah. And the Nationals even won. I think they won tonight. They were up 3-1. I know the Phillies lost tonight to the Pirates. So Mets didn't really lose ground, even though the Mets lost tonight. It is what it is. 6-2 to the Reds. Just sucks. Carlos Carrasco made his Met debut, went 4 innings, gave up a run, and then after that, the bullpen stunk as usual. We go. Castro gives up a run. Drew Smith gives up a 2-run homer, and then who gave up? Did he give up that the other 2 runs? Yeah, it was. They brought in La Banda. Anthony Banda comes in and pitched 2 innings, which he should have just pitched 1. The second inning of work, he gave up a 2-run homer and made it 6-1. Mets got a run in the 9th, didn't matter. So they lost 6-2, but they didn't lose. I don't think they lost ground, even though it was the Braves were about to come back. It was 7-4 Brew Crew last time I checked. Let me go on my Met app and check the scoreboard. The Phillies lost 7-0, so the Mets are still 3.5 games up on the second place Phillies. Nationals won, like I said. Yeah, a battle of the fire sale, and the Nationals beat the Cubs 4-3. What did you? Red Sox lost 7-3 to the Rays. The Skankies won 3-1. And JD's Braves lost tonight 9-5 against the Brew Crew. So the Mets didn't lose any ground. And their magic number is going down. I think it's now it's 57 or 58 now. So, getting close. Getting real close right now for the Mets to Nueva York. 3.5 games up on the Phillies, 4 full games up on JD's Braves, but I got a lot of games to go. About 50, 60 games left. So anything can happen right now. Right now it's the Mets division to lose. Right now they have no pitching. None. It is amazing. No, not amazing, but the Mets have no pitching right now. Can you believe this? No main pitcher. Maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 guys. They got. The GOAT had a major setback with his inflammation in his form. He's going to be out 2 more weeks. Because they had an MRI today. They found that more inflammation in his forearm, so they shut him down for 2 more weeks. Then he's going to do maybe a rehab stint, which is probably going to be another week. So really he's out 3 weeks. So he's out till the end of August. That sucks! Oh, I just knew the second half was gonna come back and bite the Mets. I just knew it. So the GOAT is gone for 3 weeks. Frankie Lindor, I don't know when he's coming back. I think he's another week or 2 out. But thank God we got Javi Baez. Thank God. We needed a bat. We need pitching, though. This freaking trade deadline was garbage this year for the Mets. Maybe there might be more to come in the next couple of weeks. Who knows? So yeah, the GOAT's out. Taijuan Walker has had 3 bad games. 3! They stunk Thursday when he was pitching. They stunk. Carlos Carrasco had a pretty good outing. 4 innings, 1 run ball. Not bad. Didn't get the win, but I think his next start next week, I think he'll do. Hopefully, he'll do better. Yeah, only had like 53 innings. All right, guys in the chat, if you're asking questions to me, let me answer. You don't have to answer it, but thank you for doing it though. I appreciate it, but let me answer. It's my show. God damn it. Anyway, what else was I saying? So yeah, Taijuan Walker is just had 3 bad starts. Hopefully, he can get it back into gear because we need help right now. And the Mets, they need somebody to pitch. They need somebody to pitch right now. But it is what it is. So Taijuan Walker is having a bad last 3 starts. Marcus Stroman is Jekyll and Hyde. One day he pitches an 8-inning gem. Next game he's giving up like 19 runs. He's pitching Sunday. God forbid he gives up a lot of runs to the Reds. We got Met killers on their team. Joey Votto hit a home run tonight. This guy, what's his name? Justin India. I forgot his name, but last name is India. Hit 2 home runs tonight. Why not? Another Met killer. Get him out of New York. So yeah, like Marcus Stroman's up and down, is Jekyll and Hyde. Other than that, that's all we got. We got Tyler McGill, who's basically the second coming of DeGrom. He's starting, people, the teams are starting to get to him a little bit. He had a tough outing against the Blue Jays, but got the win. Oh, I don't think he got. Did he get the win? I don't think he got the win. But anyway, yes, teams are going to start to figure him out. But he's still a great pitcher. Also, you got who else? They got Rich Hill from the Rays. He had a pretty good game on Sunday. In a game, I think the Mets won. Yeah, the Mets won that game. Oh, did they win that game? And now I gotta go to my book. I gotta go to my stat book. The Bible of all sports, by the way. Yeah, they won on Sunday. Rich Hill got the win on Sunday. Blah 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 blah. So we'll see what Rich Hill does tomorrow in his second start for the Mets. We'll see what happens with that. And now they just need a 5th starter, and that's it. Right now, everybody's hurt. Walker is having a bad start, a bad last 3 starts. Stroman is freaking Jekyll and Hyde. The GOAT's going to be out 3, maybe 4 weeks. 4 more weeks. That sucks. Yeah. All they got is Tyler McGill, who's the only good pitcher on their team right now. Sad. And then everybody else is basically the bullpen. Yeah. And Rich Hill, and that's it. Tyler McGill and Rich Hill are your best pitchers right now. So, Uncle Stevie, I know we got the big bat, but we needed some pitching. We couldn't get, I don't know why we couldn't get Berrios, even though the asking price was astronomical. Couldn't get Josh Donaldson, even though Bias is a third baseman. So, it is what it is. And, Trevor Story, we don't know if the Mets are going to get him, or the Giants are going to get him, or the Yankees might get him. That too. That's what my haters get. That too. But I digress. So yeah, the Mets are in big trouble right now. I still think they're going to win the division. I think they have, with Baez, I think they could still win the division, go to the playoffs. Hopefully, DeGrom and everybody else gets healthy and starts to pitch like they did in the first half. So Mets, I think, could do damage in the playoffs. Just as long as they don't run into, the Giants and the Dodgers. Oh, boy. But I don't know. It looked good, the Mets, everybody's saying the Mets are going to win the World Series now, but looks like I think it's going to probably be between the Dodgers, maybe the Giants, and for the American League, maybe be Boston. Might be Boston. I think it might be just Boston. I think Boston's just gonna roll into the playoffs. They're on a big, got 60-some-odd wins right now. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But the Yankees get hot. Oh boy, especially with that lineup they have now with Gallo and Rizzo, Judgy Wudgy, and if Giancarlo Stanton gets starts to swing the bat like Giancarlo Stanton wakes up instead of swinging like a little leaguer. Oh boy! And then with that pitching staff that the Yankees got with Garrett Cole, even though he gave up like 10 runs yesterday. If Garrett Cole starts to pitch, like he did in Houston and earlier this season, and the other guys, Gurman and Montgomery and whoever else they got can heat up. Well, right now the Yankees are, I think, about 8.5 games out. They go on a run. They could probably they won't. I don't think they'll catch Boston, but I think they'll make the playoffs. But yeah, and that's pretty much it. So we'll see what happens over the next 2 months of the season. We still got 2 months of the season left before the playoffs. So we'll see what happens with that. And that's it. And preseason football is coming back next weekend, I believe. And you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna pull out something. Not that, you fucking idiots. I'm not gonna pull up my tiny little, well, not tiny, but I'm not gonna pull up my cock. Because my cock is massive. Ask your mama. Ask your girlfriend. Okay? I'm not gonna be that guy who has a tiny little cock. Or another guy, his little general manager who has a tiny little cock. But we'll get to that in a minute. But with football coming back next week, and basically really the week after that, preseason football, 3 weeks of preseason football, and then after that we get ready for the start of the 2021 season. 18 weeks, 17 games, and we'll see what happens. But I'm going to pull it out right now, ladies and gentlemen. You can't see it, but it's not my dick, but it is. This little gem will be coming soon. My NFL preview coming in September, right after Labor Day. Probably on Labor Day, actually. I might actually do that video. My 2021 NFL preview. Talk about the Jets. Talk about my San Francisco 49ers. And talk about the Giants, too. But, yeah. This is the Bible, ladies and gentlemen. These 2 things, right? Well, let's see if I can get both of them. Both of them up like that. These 2 things are the Bible, ladies and gentlemen. You want to talk about sports and stuff? You want statistics, analysis? You buy one of these. I bought these at my local Walgreens. Freaking 10. Well, this cost me $10. This cost me $11. Don't come cheap, I could get them online, but the same price, but with shipping and handling. So it is what it is. But yeah, football's coming, and that's it. They don't have. I would get the hockey book, but they don't have that, which sucks. I have to order that one, but I don't really talk much about hockey on my channels. But welcome to the New York Rangers, Ryan Reaves. No, not Ryback. That's the same name, but Ryan Reaves is now a New York Ranger. Gotta say that. It's gonna be a pretty decent season for the Rangers. The Rangers. That's it. Can't wait to opening night in October. Hopefully there'll be 18,000 fans at the world's greatest hockey rink in Madison Square Garden. But with this fucking variant going around, I don't know. I don't know, between now and October, everything could be shut down. And it probably will be at this rate. That sucks. All right. Let's not talk about all that stuff. All right. So Mets lose, Yankees win, blah, blah, blah. Check out the video down below. And if you want to talk about AEW, about Hangman Adam Page, got screwed. You want to talk about Brock Lesnar possibly going to AEW, or if you want to talk about Smackdown, we can do it. Let's do it right now. Well, not right now, but all right. Let me get to this little thing, and that's it. All right. I'm gonna start the. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, I'm gonna get to the chat first before, and I'm gonna talk about this, with the chat as well, with the comments, because most of the comments I got right now pertain to this little topic I want to get to. Now, like I said, it's been a wild last couple of hours here on YouTube, and yeah, and a couple of videos today. The last couple of hours, there was 3 videos made by 2 people that are basically the how should I put this? The assholes of this community over the last, one of them has been an asshole for the last month or so. The other one has been at it for the last 8-9 years right now. And I'll name drop them. I really don't care. Because I know this is what they want, but I don't care. That's all I got to say about that. All right, let's get to it. Let's begin. All right, my good buddy, I obviously know my tennis. What's up, my friend? He says, hey, Peter. Hey, what's up? Hope you're well. Could be worse. Heard Hangman Charlie's back. Yeah, that douchebag's back. And he has a channel called Antichrist Superstar or whatever, Charlie. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. Douchebag Hangman Charlie, Chayton Long, whatever you want to call him. He's back, and had some WC members are welcoming him back with open arms, especially a guy with a tiny little cock. But still, besides a couple of guys like Danielson, Cabal, Chase, NF Punk, and Robbie Battle. And among, others. There's a lot of people that don't give a shit. But anyway. So yeah, Chayton Long's back after, he basically got excommunicated from the WC after all the shit that came out. And you can go to my TDC Reborn channel. I did like maybe 2 or 3 videos about it. So it's there. Just look them up. Basically, yeah. So basically, everything that came out about him, being an animal abuser, a child abuser, and a woman abuser. So yeah, basically over the last month or so, everybody from me to Danielson to the ambiguous bastards, well, big ups to them, by the way, to Chase, to even Mr. Otaku. No, big ups to Otaku as well. Basically roasted this guy in videos, and on chats, and on StreamYard, even on his comeback video, basically whipped his ass. So we all thought it was over. Nope, not over. It's like EDP 445. big fat man that he is. You know, he got his main channel taken down. All his subscribers went bye-bye. His 2 million subscribers went bye-bye. Then he tries to make a comeback on his, he made a new one called the Notorious EDP. That got canceled. That got terminated quickly. Now that, there's still videos about him being made about, EDP now living in, Las Vegas, Nevada. That's basically it. So yeah, Charlie is back again. Most of his Hangman outcasts are on that channel and everything. So he did a comeback, like a 20-minute freaking comeback stream. Whoop-de-doo, nobody cared. But yeah, the big news tonight with Hangman Charlie, him and that freaking e-begging piece of fucking shit from Massachusetts. Now the guy with a 1 centimeter cack, Sean's Entertainment. Yeah, him and Charlie Long are now partners. If you have go on that piece of crap Sean Views Entertainment stream, last video, he named Charlie the general manager of Sean's Entertainment, blah, blah, blah. And everybody's in an uproar. Everybody, including me, fan of YouTube, Ambiguous Bastards, Danielson, Leon, big ups to Leon, everybody, Chase, Double Z TV, everybody's pissed. And for good reason. For good reason. Two guys that really should be off this fucking website for all the shit they've done are now partners in crime. So anyway, let's go into this little thing. So anyway, so like I said, Sean and Charlie are now partners in crime. Blah blah blah. Now Sean did a video before he made the video about Charlie being his partner, butt buddy partner. But anyway, Sean does a video about John Cena and everything, and Sean goes on video, and I sent people the video on Facebook and everything. If you want it, you can ask in the chat, and maybe I'll put it down in the description box. I'll put it down in post production. So anyway, man with a little cock does a video, and he tells his faithful subscribers who are dwindling. I know that douchebag and Charlie are probably watching, and they're gonna clip it and talk a bunch of shit. I don't give a shit. What are you gonna do? Really, what are you gonna do to us? Really, come on. What are you gonna do? Anyway, Sean's talking about his haters as usual. Yap, yap, yap with his bald fucking head. So then he goes on this big tirade that his channel got hacked by a YouTuber named Xbox Control X, I think. I don't know the exact name, but so anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah, so Sean, he's like, he's going off and rhyming up the wazoo as usual, and saying that my channel got hacked, and all the people that I blocked are now got unblocked. I even got unblocked, but I'm probably blocked again because Sean's a pussy. But so yeah, he's going off about that. He's like, oh, I have to reset my whole thing. I have to block all the people that got unblocked. That's gonna take you a long time to do. But yeah, see, he says he got hacked. Doesn't show proof he got hacked. But somehow I'm unblocked. So maybe it was true, maybe it's not. I don't know. and he's going off and this and that, calling Xbox controller a sanctimonious son of a bitch, and then making threats as usual. He says, I'm gonna bench press people and this and that. I'm like, you're not gonna do shit, Sean. You're so tough. You're so tough, but you back away from fights like a big fucking pussy. I mean, it's true. It is true. So I mean, anybody can gonna kick your ass. So yeah, keep making threats to us. All this shit. You're gonna do this to that. Like you're gonna do this. Oh, my faithful subscribers are gonna take you down to Chinatown. Okay, there, buddy. Okay. Yeah, you're so big and tough. You're like you can beat people up. Yeah, you're gonna bench press people. Okay, Sean. Like I said, one shot, you're done. I mentioned that in 2015. One shot, bang, done. Anybody else on this fucking website will just knock you out with one punch, dude. And then here's the best part, ladies and gentlemen. Here's where the bullshit happens. And I'm calling you out, Sean, for this. I know you're watching because I know you stalk my channel. You stalk Fan of YouTube's channel as well. And Chase's and Double Z. I know Charlie's doing the same fucking thing. Same fucking shit. But here's the best part, ladies and gentlemen. Here's where I laugh. Here's where I laugh. 4 people in the chat. I know it's Charlie and Sean and maybe just subscribers. I really don't care. Maybe my trolls. I don't give a shit. Send it to them. I don't care. Because I know there's going to be more videos about them. And this is what they want. But we don't care. We don't give a shit. But it has to be made. They have to be called out on this shit. Okay? Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the thing that makes me laugh. Sean's doing his video and he's playing on his phone, probably looking at fucking minors on his phone, underage girls on his phone. And then he says, like, he looks out the window. He's like, ooh, somebody up the... He looks out his window, right? And he's like, I think I heard gunshots outside my house. And he's done this before. Saying that. It's like, he went on video and said, like, somebody tried to break into his house. Where's the proof? Where is the proof that somebody broke into your goddamn house? That your parents own, by the way. Living with mama and papa at the age of 32. living off the mooching off the government, mooching off your almost 80-year-old parents. That's sad. No job. Dead. Anyway, but so he looks out his window and he mentioned that he heard gunshots, and there was a video where we heard gunshots, but we can't really make out if it was actually from outside the house. And then he says that people broke into his house and trying to break through the 2 doors. It's like he said, yeah, 3 doors. That's bullshit. Said they broke through the first 2 doors and they couldn't get through the 3rd door, thankfully. Blah blah blah. No proof. No proof that anybody went to his house and shot at his house. No proof of that. I'm thinking he has a little tab on his computer and he's playing gunshots. Any douchebag can figure that out. He's playing gunshot freaking sound effects. Thinking like somebody's shooting outside his house. Where's the proof, you fucking deadbeat? Where is the proof? You give no sources, dude. No fucking source about any fucking thing you say. Somebody broke into your house. Where's the proof? Somebody hacked you. Where's the proof? Where's the fucking proof, you fucking dirtbag? Really? I'm calling you out for all this shit. And then you say you have cameras inside and outside your house. And you're playing on your phone. I could check the cameras on my freaking phone. Yeah, show it. Show the proof, you fucking bald bastard. Show the fucking proof. Stop fucking around. Because we don't believe anything you say. Seriously, we don't believe you. Nobody broke into your house. Nobody's shooting outside your door. I mean, if there is, they have to be a marksman. They should be a marksman. Shoot you back in the back of the fucking head. Because everybody knows where you live, Sean. Just saying. But you're playing freaking gunshot sound effects on your fucking ugly fucking computer. Don't give us this bullshit that somebody's shooting outside your house. Why don't you just go outside and show somebody shooting at, somebody's outside your house? Somebody broke into your house. You have cameras around inside and outside your house. Show it. Show us. Come on. Show us. Really, show us. You think you're so big and bad? Come on, do it. I mean, really, seriously, do it. Stop fucking around. So anyway, yeah. So him and Charlie are now partners now. And that's pissing everybody off. So you got a freaking eat-begging, cock-showing, bald fuck that supports pedophiles, by the way. Oh, right, Sean? You support a pedophile named Jason During. That old guy you talked to on Skype a couple of years ago. And then you say, oh, we're going to take down the video. It's still up there, you dumbo. You're a liar. I'm going to take it down. You're a liar. I'm gonna support Cody Brainer. I'm gonna donate to his memorial fund. Did you do it? No. You're an e-begging piece of shit, dude. E-begging, deadbeat, pedophile lover. You support pedophiles because you are one, and you support a freaking thing. I don't know how old Jason Dorian, whatever the fuck his name is. I think he's like 60, maybe 70 years old. You support a pedophile. That's great, Sean. Great job. The video is still there, dude. You said you're going to take it down. You haven't taken it down. You're a liar. Bold-faced fucking liar. And who do you hook up with? You hook up with a fucking child abuser, an animal abuser, and a woman abuser, and a pedophile himself. And has a tiny little cock, from what his ex-girlfriends have said. Two douchebags with tiny little cocks. That's great. That's great. Just what the YWC needs. Thank God I'm not part of this fucking community. But go ahead and try to resurrect both your channels, because it's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. So it is what it is. So, like I said, make all the threats you want to to everybody, saying you're gonna bench press this, you're gonna do this and that. You're not gonna do shit. All right. But if you want to go down to San Antonio and face Chase, go ahead. Want to face anybody, any one of us? Not gonna end well for you, sir. Not gonna end well. And I called you out in 2015, and what'd you do? You backed out like a little pussy. I'm gonna go RH on you. Not gonna do shit. You backed away. You backed out. You backed out against Will, too, by the way. You backed out against Chase, too. You're a chicken. Oh, Peter, you're the same. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay? Come on down to Livingston, New Jersey, and get your ass kicked for free. That's all I gotta say about that. So that's it. So, but yeah, it's really annoying to everybody in this on this website right now. But go ahead and be partners, Sean and Charlie. Go ahead and be partners. Go suck each other's tiny little cocks for all I care. Okay? Now, I'm not being homosexual saying that. Oh, you like saying dicks and that. You're gay. No, I'm just giving facts because both of them have tiny little cocks. Huh, but it is what it is. It's just facts. Go clip it. I don't give a shit. Not gonna do anything. Nothing's gonna happen to any one of us. You think, Sean? You think you're gonna go to fan of YouTube's channel and stalk him? Oh, you're in for a treat, my friend. You're in for a treat. Keep fucking with him. Keep fucking with me. Keep fucking with Danielson. You keep fucking with, everybody else. Chase, Double Z. Well, even Dallas Calamania, who really want to kick your ass. Keep fucking with us, dude. I'm a brash and brazen. No one will never be overtaken. Your channel is dead, dude. Sorry, I'm looking at my book. Sorry, let me get serious. Both of your channels are going nowhere. And Charlie, you shouldn't even came back. You should have not came back, because you're not going anywhere either. But that's all I gotta say about that. So both of you can go fuck yourselves, literally and figuratively. Go fuck yourselves, you pedo-loving fucks. So yeah, good. So good job, Sean, you pedophile lover, supporting an animal abuser, a pedophile, a freaking woman abuser, and a child abuser. That's great. That's great. That's great. You're both going nowhere. So we don't give a shit about you, but you're going bye-bye anyway. So it is what it is. So fuck you, Sean. Fuck you, Charlie. And you don't like it? Too fucking bad. Both of you can blow me, and blow the entire the rest of this community, this so-called community called the YWC. You can all blow us. Okay? Go fuck yourselves. That's all I gotta say about that. And before I get back to the comments, because I'm gonna get to the Smackdown review real quick. I mean, I got time, but I don't want to spend too much time on the subject. But I know people are gonna do streams maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, maybe over the weekend about this crap. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you want to do it, just be one and done. That's it, okay? Just one of them. This is one and done for me. I don't care about both of those fucks, okay? I don't give two fucks about either one of them. Both of them should basically have their faces rearranged and put in jail for what they've done. That's all I gotta say about that. So yeah, if you're gonna do streams, just do one and done. That's it. I don't want this to be like go 3-4 weeks, months. We're talking about the same fucking people. Just one and done. One video, done. Get out of it. Done. That's it. I'm done talking about both of them. Both of them can blow me. And both of them are going to be done anyway. Their channels are going to be probably gone anyway soon, hopefully. But like I said to Sean, show some fucking proof. And shut your mouth. Because you're not going to do anything to us, okay? You're not going to do shit. Oh, I'm going to flag you down. I'm going to do this and that. I'm going to get your IP address. I'm going to come down and kick your ass. You're not going to do shit, Sean. You and your little butt buddy friend over there, that GM, you ain't gonna do shit. Make all the sock accounts you want, by the way, both of you. I know you're making sock accounts just to stalk us, and you want people to talk about you because now both of you are back. Ooh, nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit about both of you guys. So yeah, you're your lame ass fucking streams with your brainwashed subscribers. It is what it is. And if anybody's watching this video that is subscribed to both of them, unsubscribe now, and please do not donate any money to that deadbeat loser with a tiny little cock. I'm talking about Sean's view. Don't donate to him. Just unsubscribe and just don't watch his shit anymore. It's the same fucking shit. You know, the quote Roman Reigns is like missionary position every single video, every single year. You know, it was nice when he was gone for a couple months. It was nice. It was so quiet. And then the douchebag comes back, then he leaves for like 3 weeks or a month, comes back, says, I'm going to be prolific, consistent, dedicated, this and that. Garbage. Pure garbage. Both of them. So, yeah. Like I said, both you motherfuckers can blow me, suck my big Italian cock, and rotate gargle my cum, and that's it. And like I said, Sean, show some fucking proof for once. Show that somebody hacked into your account. Show that you have cameras around your house, inside and outside. I want to see it. I want to see it. If you do, then I'll be like, okay, fine. Okay, you got one on us for once. But if not, then fuck you, dude. More clickbait. How did CM Punk? By the way, Sean, how did CM Punk? How did it feel when CM Punk just bashed you, saying he's going to AEW? Oh, you said for 7 years that freaking Punk's come back to the WWE. How did it feel to hear that Punk went to AEW? Doesn't feel good now, huh? Huh, Sean? What are you going to clickbait about now? What are you gonna do now? How are you gonna clickbait us now? Fuck you. And that's all I gotta say about that. All right, let's move on. Let's move on from those two dirty dirtbags. When they do videos on me or anybody else in this chat or on this platform, not gonna matter. We're not gonna listen to it. I'm not gonna react to it. So fuck you. Anyway, I obviously know my tennis is shaking my head, angry face. It annoys me seeing him back in the community after everything he's done. Oh, which one? I'm thinking you're talking about both of them. I would assume both of them. Yeah, I can understand that. But yeah, especially Charlie, you know. All the shit he done, and then he leaves for a while, blocks everybody, and then he makes his comeback screen trying to tell the truth and basically did not tell the truth. That was a lie. So that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say about that. And then he does his comeback scream on his new channel. That's gonna suck. And now he's the general manager of Sean's Entertainment. Oh, here's another thing I forgot to bring up. Sean says he's a partner now with Broadband TV. Okay, so I did some research. I was like, okay, let's see if this is actually legit. And it's legit, but I looked at the videos. I was looking up on YouTube, see if this is actually a legit partnership. And it's like Machinima or Full Screen. It's legit, so I'll give Sean that. But it's a really bad freaking partnership because this got really bad reviews. Just go look it up on YouTube. They treat their content creators like shit. Oh yeah, so that's that. I'm also calling you out, Sean, to see if you're actually a partner with Broadband TV. Show that proof. Okay? That's all I can say about that. And if you don't show proof in the next week or so, shows you how much of a hypocrite you still are. So, fuck you, man. That's that. All right, let's move on. We had 4 people in the chat. Now we got 1. That's fine. I know it was mostly the other 3 people are probably trolls and maybe a couple of my good subscribers. Anyway, speaking of a good subscriber, fan of YouTube. What's up, fan of YouTube? Going on? Says tonight's been a messed up night with the news we heard about two scumbags. Yep. This last couple hours have been really bad, dude. I can only imagine what the weekend's gonna be. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay, obviously know my tennis says, hey, fan of YouTube. Yes, this community is a disgrace at times, to be honest with you. There's some good people, but so many idiots on here, too. That is definitely 100% true. That's why there is no community. This community is so fucking toxic. That's why WJ left again. He went back to Facebook, and he did a video explaining himself. And, you know, as much as I hate him for closing another channel now, because he's been doing that for like more, he's been on longer than me. I don't blame him from leaving again, going back to Facebook. But Facebook's a toxic place too, because you can't say anything normal on there. Because Zuckerberg just go 30-day ban, bam, 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 30-day ban. You can't say anything on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. So yeah, a good buddy WJ's back is on Facebook now, doing videos on his Facebook channel on the Wrestling Gods, you understand, Facebook page, and he also has a new page called Cedric Hogan brother. So check them out on Facebook. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, we got a lot of comments, so I'm gonna try to get to these as quickly as he can, and that's all I gotta say about that. All right, so okay, so now we're away from that bullshit that happened earlier tonight. Let's get some wrestling and some other stuff. I'm actually semi-looking forward to SummerSlam this year, but that's mainly because I haven't watched a full pay-per-view show since WrestleMania. I've just caught highlights since then. Oof. That's what happens when wrestling sucks. It is what it is. But yeah, SummerSlam's not going to be that good. It's two good matches. That's it. And we found out another one. Actually, two tonight. You know, one was already rumored, but we'll get to that. The other one, with the return of the boss, Sasha Banks, and what happened at the end of tonight's show. Now we know what the Smackdown Women's Title match at SummerSlam will be. But I'll talk about that in a little bit, because I got a lot of comments. I want to run through these comments. Thank you all for joining me, by the way, and keep on coming in if you want. All right, my good buddy Alejandro Katza from Mexico, a big Marlins fan, says, Marlins lost. Yeah, they lost to the Yankees. It sucks. But I knew they were going to lose anyway. Probably get swept by the Yankees this weekend. So, don't feel bad. Anyway, he says, everything is the fault of Roman Reigns. Mr. Cockfist himself. The whole SmackDown was the fall asleep. Most of it. Just the dinner. Well, I don't know what that means. Just the dinner and Roman, the interesting, and the heel turn of Sasha Banks. Well, Sasha didn't really turn, which she was a heel when she fought Bianca at WrestleMania, and then she was out for basically 3 months, almost 4 months, taking some nice 3 months off, doing her thing. She wins an SB with Bianca for a match of the year, and yeah, she comes back. Glad she's back. Now we just gotta get Becky back. Not gonna be anytime soon. But yeah, at least Sasha's back to kind of save the women's division, especially on SmackDown. But we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, anyway, going into SmackDown, basically that was the good part of SmackDown. Sasha coming back, and then the ending was that. Everything else was mediocre. The opening segment with Cena, and then Baron Corbin going at it, and that whole bullshit that happened, and then the contract signing with Balor and Roman, and the way that whole thing was, it was the worst contract signing of my life I saw. It was horrible. but I'll get to that in a minute. So anyway, we'll move on. When is the next AEW event? You mean the pay-per-view? And well, obviously no my tennis. I answered it. All out pay-per-view September the 5th in Chicago. All right, so I told you not to answer it, but it's all right. All right, I obviously know my tennis. You know, he says, "Sorry, Big Pete." That's what he call. That's what Rosa calls my wiener, Big Pete. That's all I gotta say about that. It is what it is. So yeah, it's okay. I forgive you. I forgive my fans. Anyway, Alejandro Katza says, "What goal is Dinner going to have against Roman? Who's Dinner? I have no idea what you're talking about." But anyway, what goal is? I guess you mean Cena going to have against, or maybe Finn Balor, going to have against Roman in the face of SummerSlam. I think that Roman's hell would drive more, and I know your English is not that great, Alejandro, but try to not confuse me. But anyway, I try to get to the comments anyway. I think that Roman's hell would drive more, though I would not be surprised by title number 17 by John Cena. But yeah, so I'll get to all that. But yeah, so Roman and Cena are now official for SummerSlam after what happened tonight with that contract signing. It was horrible. But anyway, Cena's. I highly doubt Cena's gonna win. I don't want him to win. Number 17, just to break Ric Flair's record. I don't want him to win. Please. Even though he's gonna stay for the next I think 2 or 3 Smackdowns before the big one in Madison Square Garden on September the 10th. And then after that, he's either going to leave or go back to do his crappy movies. Or, I don't know. Or he's going to maybe, if he wins, he probably will defend the belt either on SmackDown before he leaves, or it's gonna be at Extreme Rules. But I don't think he's gonna win. I just don't think. He's gonna win the his 17th title. I just don't think he's gonna win, because we don't want to see another part timer like Oberg win the title. So we don't want to see 2 part timers win the title, Goldberg and Cena, on the same pay per view. But one of them is gonna win. It's probably gonna be Oberg, who's gonna be appearing on Raw this Monday night. Whoop de damn do from Tampa. Well, no, not Tampa Bay. I don't even know where Raw is on Monday night. I really don't care. I know Smackdown next week's in Tampa. So, yeah. Everybody's going to, Raw, I don't know about Raw, but Smackdown and AEW are going to be in Florida next week. AEW's going to have Homecoming in Jacksonville, and SmackDown's going to be in Tampa Bay. And NXT, going to be taped from the, I think it's taped. I don't know. I haven't heard if it's taped or not, but they're going to be at the CWC in St. Petersburg. So Raw, I don't know if it's going to be in Miami or where it's going to be. I really don't give a shit. And that's it. But we'll get to Cena and Roman in a minute. Thanks, Admin Tennis, by the date of AEW. Okay, we'll move on from there. Okay. And how good that Boston lost to Tampa. His fans are toxic. Whose fans? Whose fans are toxic? Maybe Boston, I guess. Well, I guess you mentioned it here. Suck it, Boston fans. Hey, you shut your whore mouth with that. You treat you treat the Boston fans with respect, Pantera. I digress. We'll move on. Boston fans are more classy than the Yankee fans. I'll say that. Anyway, Pepsi, official sponsor of this YouTube channel. Well, basically of all my channels. Saying it because you took some Pepsi. What is? Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Pepsi. Product placement. Take a sip with me, ladies and gentlemen. Grab your choice of beverage, and we'll toast to, I don't know. We're toast to the eventual end of two douchebags. Say about that. That's all. That's it. All right, we'll move on. Let's put it over here. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, we're good. We're good. We are good. But yeah, Pepsi is the official sponsor of my my YouTube channels and my videos. But you know, sometimes I'll have some iced tea, maybe I'll have some water, or have some fruit punch. But most of the time, I have a Pepsi. So you know that douchebag Indian Zubair, has his Coke. I have my Pepsi. Pepsi's better. Sorry, it is what it is. That's all I gotta say about that. Pepsi. Official drink of CM Punk. All right. On 100 Classic says, you mean the final of the Gold Cup or the MLS? I didn't even know the Gold Cup was next week, or this weekend, or next weekend, or the end of the MLS finals. I didn't even know they were in the playoffs. That's how much I follow soccer. All I know is the women's U.S. soccer team is in the semifinals, and they're going to be playing Canada on Monday. Seeing if they can win their 5th straight gold medal in soccer. As for the men, who gives a shit? Hope it's Italy, but we'll see. I don't even know who's in the men's, who's actually in the semifinals. I don't watch the men's soccer team, but I know the U.S. sucks, but in soccer, but it's all about Italy, Argentina, Spain, France, England. Basically, those big teams. But if I had to pick who's going to win the men's soccer team, hopefully it's Italy. But because they won the Euro Cup. Viva l'Italia! Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Hopefully the Italians win the gold medal in soccer. In Japan. But we'll see. The U.S. has won some good. They won some medals today, and I think it was gymnastics and swimming. They're always good in swimming, stuff like that. But as far as I know, the last medal count, the Americans have 41 medals, and China right behind them at 40. And I think we got about 2 more weeks left of the Olympics. And nobody gives a flying fuck. Holy crap! I got a lot of comments. Well, I got a lot more comments. It is what it is, and that's all I gotta say about that. All right, let's move on, and then we're gonna get to Smackdown. And then there's a comment from I also know my tennis about Charlie being live. I bet you said some shit about me, about all of us, and Sean too. We don't care. I hope there's a lot of people bashing the living shit out of him on that live stream. So if obviously know my tennis, you're still here. Let me know what's going on there. I might look on, but I'm not gonna play the audio. I'm just gonna look on. But it is what it is. But I want to do the video first, then maybe see if he's still alive, and then maybe go in. I'm not gonna go in the chat. I'm just gonna observe and laugh. Anyway, okay, missed a comment. Yep, NFL's coming back next week. Next week, I think. The Hall of Fame game, I think, is next week. And yeah, Hall of Fame games next weekend. Troy Polamalu of the Pittsburgh Steelers is supposed to be inducted into, I think, the Hall of Fame. And yeah, he got the COVID. That's not good. Sucks. So don't know what's going to happen with that. So anyway, he says, excellent. Today I have more hope for the Miami Dolphins than the Marlins. Okay. I think the Dolphins will have a good season. I don't think I think right now in the AFC East, I think it's going to be between the Dolphins and the Bills. Both of them have really revamped their offense and their defense too. So that's going to be I think a good race in the AFC East. And besides that, the Jets are going to have a rebuilding year. Even though they got the defensive guru from the Niners, Robert Saleh, they just signed Zach Wilson as their quarterback. So could it get any worse for the Jets? Could it be better than Sam Darnold, who went to Carolina? I just don't think that even Robert Saleh can save the Jets. I just don't. He's not a head coach. He's a defensive guru. He should have stayed in San Fran. I'm sorry. But the guy that we have now, the Niners have, that I forgot his name, but he seems like he knows his stuff. So I still think the Niners are gonna be beasts gonna be really deadly in the NFC. I hope they'll be the number one defense in the league again this year. But we'll see. Bosa's coming back. He looks like a fucking truck right now. Built like a fucking truck. D Ford's coming back. Fred Warner, I think the best linebacker in the fucking game right now. He's coming back. And on the offense, you got Ayuk coming back for his second year. Debo coming back from injury. I think he's going to have a monster year. Ayuk, I think he's going to have a monster year. George Kittle, I think the best tight end in the game. He's going to have a monster year. Raheem Mostert, the running back, I think he's going to have a monster year. I think that, there's some holes on the defensive line, especially in the secondary, because no more Richard Sherman, because he's cuckoo. But yeah, they got holes in that secondary, so I don't know about that. That might be the one thing that the Niners, their weakness right now, and their offensive line a little bit. We'll see if Trent Williams can save Jimmy Garoppolo from getting destroyed this year. But it is what it is. And I think, Jimmy G's back from injury. He looks pretty good. They signed, they got the number one pick, their first round pick, Trey Lance, waiting in the wings. And if Jimmy G fucks up, he's going on the bench. And Trey Lance, hopefully, can lead us to the promised land in the Super Bowl. But I think that, Jimmy G comes back. He looks ready to go from what I've seen in practice. Wow, we're talking about practice, man. We have to talk about practice. It's training camp. We've got to talk about that. So yeah, so from what I've seen, because I have the Niners YouTube page and their Instagram, so I see a lot of the training camp videos and shit, and their interviews afterwards and stuff. It's going to be a good year for the Niners, I think. I think it's going to be a good year. It's going to be a revenge year. The revenge of the revenge tour begins. I think Garoppolo is going to show all his haters that he's still a top 20 quarterback. I had an argument with some douchebag Rams fan saying like Jimmy Garoppolo is like Jared Goff. I'm like, okay. Yeah, did Jared Goff go to the Super Bowl? No. But it is what it is. I think Jimmy G is going to have a monster year. And I think that, the Niners, I firmly believe, I think that the Niners are going to make a run for the NFC West title. I know you got that. That's one of the best divisions in the league. But Arizona, is not a bad team. The Rams, they're still dangerous, and the Seahawks, always dangerous with Russell Wilson and company there. And then you look at the rest of the NFC. Anybody see Aaron Rodgers' press conference where he basically dropped a pipe bomb on Green Bay? It's like, anybody who wants to come over, wants to come to Green Bay, they can come to Green Bay and play with me. They just play for me. I was like, damn, he really hates Green Bay. I think this might be his final season in Green Bay. I don't think Green Bay might win the NFC North, but if they go to the playoffs and they face the Niners, Aaron Rodgers fears the San Francisco 49ers. Ever since 2012, 2013, every year that the Niners and the Packers play in the playoffs, the Niners just whip that candy ass. We send Rodgers back home to his hot ass wife Olivia Munn. We spank it and he sends him back. What do you think happened in 2019? We whipped that ass. We crushed fucking Rodgers. Get a discount double check for that game. We whipped that ass. That's why we went to the Super Bowl. We beat them in the NFC title game. We didn't win. We just whipped their ass. It was like over in the first 10 minutes of that game. I was like, we're going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, so Rodgers, probably be his final year in Green Bay. And that'll be it. So fuck him. And I think, the Saints I think will be good. Okay. All right, thank you. I obviously know my sense. I'll get to that comment in a minute. Anyway, but let me just finish these comments real quick. I lost my space. Okay, talk about the Dolphins. Like I said, I think the Dolphins have a good year. I really think the Dolphins might win that AFC East. It's going to be a dogfight between them and the Bills. The Patriots re-signed Cam Newton. Whoop-de-doo! Patriots not the same team. No more Tom Brady. They still got Belichick. You should retire. I'm sorry. But yeah, the Patriots I don't see, and maybe get a wild card. I don't know, but I don't see them winning the AFC East again. The Jets rebuild. They're in rebuild mode. Then it is what it is. Not even Zach Wilson can save them, or Robert Saleh. I think the Jets will get maybe 4 or 5 wins this year. I'll give Miami 10, 12 wins, maybe. I'll be nice to you, Alejandro, but it is what it is. And that's it. All right, so let's get away from football. Yeah, we'll get to the review in a minute. We're going to paraphrase. We're not going to go into it all, into a lot of it. I'm tired. Anyway, Alejandro Classa says, but going back to Smackdown, I hope I already know the Edge versus Rollins is official. Yes, just about official. They just haven't announced it yet. It'll be a striking fight, and the Balor thing, it will end up being a triple threat. Okay, let's go to part 1. Edge versus Rollins, what happened tonight? Yeah, that's definitely going to be announced probably in the next week or two that they're for SummerSlam. At least the build is good. The hype is good. Promos are good. They just haven't announced the match yet, but it's going to be announced probably next week on SmackDown. That's what I think. Part 2 of that, the whole Finn Balor thing and that whole contract signing got ruined by Baron Corbin and then by John Cena. Yeah, I can see Balor coming back next week. He's supposed to face Baron Corbin next week. But yeah, I can see Balor going to, Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville and saying that, the contract, I never signed the contract. I should get my shot at Roman. So put me in the match. Make it a triple threat. Why not? Daniel Bryan all over again. Part 3. Got that at WrestleMania 30. Then we got Bryan squeezing his way into that match with Roman and Edge at WrestleMania 37, night 2. And now we're getting it all over again. So it's going to be Roman, Cena, Balor. And what's going to happen? Roman's going to stack them, pin them, pack them, and pin them. Like the shirt. Like it says on his shirt. Stack them, pack them, and pin them. And he's going to retain. And that's it. And then Cena, I think the next 2 weeks after that, Cena's going bye-bye. And then the ratings go bye-bye as well. Is this what it is? And you got The Fiend waiting in the wings, supposedly. They're saying Bray Wyatt's in great shape right now. Yeah, so put him on SmackDown and let him lose to Roman. That's great. What are you going to do with What are you gonna do with him? What are you gonna do with Bray Wyatt, the Fiend? You're gonna keep him as the Fiend? You're gonna let him go back to the Bray Wyatt gimmick? And then continue to bury him? Bray Wyatt should just go to AEW. I'm sorry. And somehow call up what's his name? Eric Rowan. And God forbid, the freaking Dark Order starts to turn heel. I would put Bray Wyatt as the leader of the Dark Order. Or just have Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan, reform the Wyatt family, which maybe they'll just change their names, but which how WWE trademarks everything, so they'll have to change their name. So probably Bray Wyatt, Eric Rowan, and I don't know who else in a faction. I don't know who you can put else with Wyatt, Bray Wyatt, and Eric Rowan at this point from AEW. Maybe put Bryan in there. Bryan was in the Wyatt family. Why not? Do it again. Let's do it again. But who knows what's going to happen with that? Anyway, all right. We got a couple more comments, and then we'll get to the Smackdown review. Yeah. Charlie's live. The guy has no shame. Yeah. Clout chasing motherfucker with a tiny little cock. That's all I got to say about that. One of his little butt buddies in there too. I know he's probably watching it, but who knows? Who knows? Who cares? I just hope he's getting destroyed in his chat and if anybody's on his stream, in his panel or anything. It's just what it is. Okay, back to Alejandro Clausen. I mean, what objective is John Cena going to have against Roman Reigns? He will make the most powerful Reigns bigger, or maybe he'll get a 17th title. Yeah, I think Cena's going to put Roman over. I really think, because Roman's about to hit 1 year as champ. I mean, the Bloodline storyline, I think is the best thing in wrestling right now, next to Kenny's belt collecting thing. And so I'm gonna say about that. I just don't think Cena's gonna win. And if Balor gets in, he's not winning either. But I think coming out of it, if Roman does win, I think Balor will get another shot at Extreme Rules and still get destroyed. There's no challengers for Roman at this point. There's none. Unless Big E cashes in, decides to cash in on Roman, then I can see, Roman and Big E going at it, which should have happened at WrestleMania. But Edge won the Royal Rumble. It is what it is, but I don't know. But they're saying Drew McIntyre is going to be going to SmackDown, so you can see Roman and Drew. And Drew might get the Universal title. I don't know. But it's either going to be Drew McIntyre or, if, God forbid, it might be The Rock, and maybe at Survivor Series. So I don't think it's going to be at WrestleMania, because they're thinking maybe Roman Cena 3 at WrestleMania. And that might be Cena's final match, supposedly. So Roman Cena 3 for the belt at WrestleMania. Cena probably wins the belt for the 17th time. The break Ric Flair's record, unless Charlotte wins at SummerSlam for the 15th time, and then loses it, gets it back for the 16th time to tie her dad's record, and then wins, loses it before WrestleMania, then gets it back at WrestleMania. So we'll have two people being 17-time champions, Charlotte and Cena. So they'll be tied for most championships. They'll break. Both of them will break. Well, I would think Charlotte will break the record, and then Cena will tie the record at WrestleMania 38 in Dallas, and everybody will be pissed. That's all I got to say about that. But I think, I think Cena's gonna put over Roman, because remember when they fought the first time, Cena won that match. So I think it was only fair to have Roman win the second match, and then, like I said, if this rumor happens, Cena Roman 3 at WrestleMania 38, and Cena's final match, supposedly it might happen. I don't know. Cena will win that one. He'll win the trilogy, win the title, and then probably lose it right after that. He'll probably lose it at whenever the May pay-per-view is, or if they have another pay-per-view in April, or maybe he loses it on SmackDown or Raw. Who knows? But it is what it is. He won't win at SummerSlam. I just hope he does not win at SummerSlam. All right, let's move on. All right, what team are you in football? Well, my main team is the Niners. Well, I used to be a Jet fan. I was a, well, let me put it this way. When I was a little bitty hoaxer dude, back in the day, back in the early 80s, I used to, my dad would put on the NFL Today on Channel 2. Remember with Brett Musburger and everybody, and John Madden and Pat Summerall, all that shit. I used to watch the Giants religiously because that's what my dad put on. We didn't watch that many other games. Didn't really watch the Jets that much in the 80s, even with Gastineau and the New York Stock Exchange and shit. Altoona and everybody. But yeah, I was, when I was like 6, 7, 8 years old, I was a Giant fan. I had to be because, my dad. But it is what it is. Yeah, I watched the Giants. I watched them win in 86. I watched them win in 90. When they beat the Bills, and I forgot who they beat the second time. Did they beat the Broncos? Oh, they beat the Broncos, I think. Or whatever. I forgot who they beat. Anyway, I think it was the Broncos the second time. No, the first one was in 86, I think it was the Bills, I think was it? No, the second time, I think the second one was the Bills. First one, I forget who they beat. Doesn't matter. We don't care. Yeah, so I was a Giants fan for a little bit. From like when I was born until like before I went to college. And then around 96, 97, I changed teams. I went to the Jets because of Bill Parcells, Tuna. He used to coach the Giants. Now he went to the Cowboys, and he went to the Patriots, and he came to the Jets. So I started liking the Jets because one of my good friends was a Jet fan, so he kind of converted me to be a Jet fan. Jets, Jets. And from there, I've been a Jet fan since '96. I went through all the bad years with Kotite and company, then Sanchez and company, and company getting to the AFC title game and choking against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was a good year. I've been through the butt fumble shit. I mean, I've been through the good, the bad, and the ugly with the Jets. But I still support them because they're from, my hometown in New York. And that they play in New Jersey, so go figure that one out. At MetLife Stadium because they share the building with the Giants. I just don't understand that. How can it be the New York Giants or the New York Jets and you're playing in Jersey? The Jets could have got a stadium, right by the Javits Center, but what happened? Mayor de Blasio said, "Fuck no." Nope. So they're still stuck in Jersey. That's the only two teams in Jersey besides the Devils, and the Devils suck. And the Red Bulls, Major League Soccer, but I don't root for them either. So I just don't understand why do you call a New York team that plays in Jersey, New York? I just don't understand that. Crazy things. Remember the New Jersey Nets played in Jersey. They played in New York too. They were called the New Jersey Nets. They played at the Forum in what used to be the Forum in New York City. Then they played at the Meadowlands, and then they played at the Continental Airlines Arena. And now they're called the Brooklyn Nets. They're playing at the Barclays Center, where the Icelanders used to play. And now they're playing back at the Nassau Mausoleum, the new Nassau Mausoleum. Great stadium, by the way. I've seen it, but I've never been in there. The new one, not the old one. I've been in. The new one, nah, not yet. Actually, yeah, I have been in there for the Islanders Rangers games and stuff like that. Just a pain in the ass to get there and back. You got to take the LIRR in the Nassau County. I mean, I can take the freaking my car there, but it's a long drive from Livingston all the way to Nassau County in Long Island. Long drive. It is what it is. But yeah. So yeah, I'm a Jet fan and I'm a Niners fan. I've been a Niners fan since 2012. My brother from another mother. You see the pictures on the wall, by the way. He converted me to be a Niners fan, so my main team is the Niners, and I still got love for the Jets, but it is what it is. That's all I gotta say about that. My brother from another mother, I love you, I miss you every day. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, we got a couple more. Couple more comments. I got 3 more comments, and then we're gonna get to this review. All right, last comment from Alejandro Klatza. Before I belch, 1 second. He says, I really pity Baron Corbin. I don't know why you would. I hope at least that the character of the Lone Wolf returns. Well, I hope that comes back. It looks like it is coming back because he's starting to grow the hair back. I really want the Lone Wolf character to come back. And his theme song. Because right now he doesn't have a theme song. Just comes out, does nothing. This homeless e-begging gimmick is kind of working. The fans are pissed, but then they're starting to feel bad for freaking Corbin. I mean, Kevin Owens felt bad for him last week. After even Kevin Owens stunned him, but Owens like, okay, fine, I'll give you $40, and then Ziggler and Rude steal it. I thought we were going to see Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin maybe team up against Rude and Ziggler. Did we get that? Nope. No sign of Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens or Tony Storm for that matter. What happened? We just forget about them? We forget about what happened last week with Corbin getting shot in the nuts? I mean, you talk about it, but we forget about Kevin Owens being there too? Okay. So they kind of went in a different direction with Corbin now. Stupid. But I do want to see the Lone Wolf character come back. But we'll see what happens with that. Just stretch it out a little bit. Yeah. I'm old. I'm sorry. I'm almost 44 and a half years old. I'm fucking dying. My back, my hips, my legs. I think I got the virus. I don't even know. Rose is all screwed up too with her body and everything. She got leg problems. I think this vaccine fucked us up, man. I really think. I think Rose is right, man. She's got leg cramp. She's having leg cramps. And then, the Johnson & Johnson thing said that it could cause leg cramps, especially in women, but I've had leg cramps, and I'm not a woman. I'm a sexy beast. It is what it is. So, yeah, I don't know. I might go to the doctor. I might have to get a walk-in with the doctor, or go to urgent care maybe Monday, early Monday, maybe Tuesday, just to get looked at. Maybe get a COVID test, just to make sure I don't have it and Rosa doesn't have it. As far as I know, I don't think Rosa has it, but I think both of us are gonna go get a COVID test on maybe Monday or Tuesday and see what happens. So please, my friends, please, my faithful subscribers and everybody, pray for me. I know the haters are like, oh, I don't give a shit. I hope you have COVID. So fuck you. I hope you get it too. I hope you die from COVID. Fuck you. That's all I can say about that. All right. Okay. Let's get to these final 2 comments, and we'll move on. 1:41 in the morning. 66 degrees. So also, it was 69 before. 69 degrees before. Now it's 66. Clear skies. Nice, cool night. Hot. Still hot as fuck in my house. What is it now? I can't even see it. It's 80, 81, 82 degrees in my house. But outside it's nice and cool. 66. I open a window, but I'm probably gonna have to close it because I'll probably have to put on the fan and the air conditioner on low, so I can actually go to sleep tonight instead of sweating in my bed naked. Don't you? All the ladies would love to see me naked in my bed, but I'm not gonna show it. It is what it is. It is what it is. You got to pay me a lot of money to see my dick on YouTube. It is what it is. All right. I obviously know my time says. Okay. Going back to the douchebag Charlie and his little butt buddy Mr. Patrick. Anyway. He says he's in the live call acting all smug. There's that Peter put your shirt on account. By the way, I actually thought that was a troll account. I still was a troll account. You know, it's kind of hounding me for a while, so I kind of blocked him. But now he's attacking everybody. Will and now Charlie. I'm like, maybe he's not a troll. I don't know, but I don't know who this person is, but anyway, oh yeah, the Peter put your shirt on account. Well, you don't like my shirt? I have a shirt on now. Not that I care, because you fucking haters are jealous of my sexy body. It is what it is. That's why your girlfriends, your aunts, and your grandmother and your girlfriends call me up at night and slide into my DMs because they want the Italian sausage, they want the vitamins, they want the milk. They can't stop DMing me. Just slide into my DMs on Twitter and on Instagram. They dream about me at night, but it is what it is. All right, let's get back to this comment. Okay, the Peter put your shirt on account, telling him what for, but the others are sucking up to him. Why? Why are you sucking up to this douchebag? I don't know who's sucking up to him besides douchebag Sean, but why is anybody sucking up to this guy? He's an animal abuser. He's a fucking child abuser. He should be put in jail for life. And get killed in jail by a guy named Bubba. Fucked in the ass and made humble by a guy named Bubba. A BBC named Bubba. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, yeah, I know you're talking about that. Okay. All right, so yeah, I'll probably I don't want to do it live. I'm not gonna do it live, but I'm taking a little bit too much time, but I got a little bit of time left. Okay. Hold on one second. I'm not subscribed to it, but all right. Let me lower. Okay, 1 second. Give me 1 second. Whoops. Went out of that. Okay. Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Blah blah blah. By the way, go to Mr. Patrick's video and dislike and do your worst, and that's all I gotta say about that. You got people sucking up to douchebag and the other douche. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, you got two guys in there now. Lennon's Kitchen and some other douchebag in there now. So 24 dislikes, by the way. Great job there, Charlie. Great job. Douchebag. Let's see if I'm checking the chat just in case, I don't think you probably said some stuff about me, but it is what it is. I really don't care. I'm looking at the chat just to see it. Talk about Mr. Peter put your shirt on that fake account. Yeah, there's a lot of people mostly, I think these are all fake accounts in his chat. They're sucking up to him, and the two people that are in his panel right now, they're sucking up to his douchebag ass. Yeah, he's a rapist too. I forgot to mention that. People saying that we're using Charlie for views. Yeah, okay. That's what all you trolls are doing to me. You're using me and everybody else for views on your lame channels. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, nothing. Just lame as fuck people in his chat. It's been going for over an hour now. He's only got 4 people watching. That's fucking sad. I have nobody watching, but I don't give a shit. Now people are probably going to sleep right now. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning here in the Northeast, but. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's all about dogs and stuff. I heard that Charlie has a dog. I bet you he's beating that dog to death too. And there's a rumor that he has a new girlfriend. I bet you he's beating her too. All right, it is what it is. All right, enough about that. Fuck both of them. Fuck Charlie. Fuck Sean's Entertainment. They can all both blow me and blow the entire YWC because they're both gay and they should be put in jail. Say about that. All right, let's get into this now real quick. So I'll finish this up and edit it up and then maybe have I have an Italian icy and then go to bed. Cause I got stuff to do early in the morning, and then I'm gonna probably do my other shit. And that's it. All right, let's get to SmackDown. So SmackDown tonight, like I said, you watch the my Freaky Friday stream. I gave about 45-minute live reaction. So you want to go do that, watch it. Wasn't really a good show from Minneapolis, Minnesota at the Target Center. But yeah, but kind of a little bit more storyline progression for SummerSlam, and that's that. So basically, the main points of tonight were Finn Balor and Roman. We have a contract signing. Cena was gonna be on the shit when he did, and Jimmy Uso and Rey Mysterio. That was the main points of the night. But some of the return of Banks, though. Boss coming back. He did at the end, and we'll get to that in a minute. Right, so, as of now, 3 weeks away. So we're getting some matches being announced, and that's all I gotta say. So we'll move on from there. Also, we're gonna hear from Edge and Seth Rollins too. All right, Minneapolis, Minnesota, with a full crowd. Most of them were wearing their masks. Most of them were not. Oh boy! I'm telling you, by Labor Day, we're not gonna have fans in the stands anymore. This fucking variant continues to go rampant, killing people. It is what it is. But like I said, get your fucking vaccination now. Maybe you'll get $100 out of it. Why not? But I heard that people that have been vaccinated might be getting a $1,000 tax credit. Why don't you just give us a damn check for $1,000? their Sleepy Joe. Why don't you do that instead of worrying about all this science and the CDC to wear masks and in large crowds? Why don't you just give us, you want to give $100 to the newly vaccinated? What about the people that got the vaccines months ago, like me? Excuse me. What about me? What about Raven? Give us some money too. It don't have to be a stimulus check. It'll be like a down payment. Like, you got vaccinated? Great job, soldier. You get $1,000. What about people that got vaccinated months? Just saying. I'm just saying, you're gonna give $100 to people who are now finally through their heads, so we have to get vaccinated or we'll die? What about the people that got the vaccination months ago? All those people should get some money too. I think you should have a press conference or something. Say, we're gonna give giving $100 to people getting vaccinated, especially in people that live in New York City and stuff. De Blasio, why don't you come out on your next press conference or whatever you do and just say, but if we're giving people, if you haven't got vaccinated, we'll give you $100 debit card, or we'll give you tickets to a Met game or a Broadway show, or we'll give you money for a Metro card. Oh, I'm gonna get $100. I'm gonna get money for a Metro card. Yay! Yeah, but Mr. De Blasio, why don't you come out on your next thing you do and just say, for the people, for all the people that got vaccinated, say thank you for getting vaccinated. We're gonna give you some money too. But don't give us your goddamn bucks that we already got vaccinated like 3, 4, 5 months ago. Don't give us $100. Give us 1,000. You're going to be 1,000. Come on, you got the money. Stop fucking around. You and Cuomo the homo out of New York at the end of in like 3 months. So you want to save? You want to try to get reelected? Give the people that got vaccinated months ago. Give us some fucking money too. And same goes for you, Mr. Biden. Give us some fucking money. But that's all I gotta say about that. All right. So anyway, we go to Minnesota with a packed crowd. How much time? Okay. All right. So we start the show off with good buddy John Cena, and no, Paul Heyman didn't come out and go do 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 do. Cena comes out by himself. He goes to the camera and says, "This doesn't sound as good as the Paul Heyman remix, but it'll do." Yeah, same theme song since 2005. Change it up there, dude. Anyway, so Cena, goes in the ring, does the same shit, cuts the same fucking promo, basically. Get a recap of what happened last week. Get a video package with that. Cena calling out Roman. Roman saying, we can't see you. And they actually kept in the missionary position every single night line. Oh, yeah, you don't cut it out on Fox, but you cut it out on YouTube. Great job. Fuck you, Susan. But I digress. And then we see Finn Balor making a challenge to Roman, and we're going to get a contract signed for that for SummerSlam. Or we thought. But anyway, Cena has a live mic. So if you can find someone who makes missionary position exciting for 2 decades to keep them in your life, blah, blah. Moves on to address the contract sign. Competitive. Roman absolutely calls Roman a scared little kid, beyond that passive aggressive false confidence that he has. Talks about Roman accepting Balor's challenge, but rejected his challenge. Cena says he doesn't object to it because he's used to rejection. Yeah, by Nikki Bella. Yeah, nice line there. Thank you for bringing that up. But he calls into question the logic of it. So he calls, being rejected by Roman to ask, Roman asking him to change is like asking Stone Cold Steve Austin to come back as Sasquatch Steve Houston, or The Rock coming back Dwayne Too Small Johnson. So I guess Cena was dissing, diss Rock, Stone Cold, and he dissed The Rock. Oh, you're gonna get your ass kicked now, there, John. He says it's ridiculous because that's not who those guys are. They allow you to do whatever you want, not beg for acknowledgement. Each time they try to earn the respect of the audience, blah, blah, blah. The change because Roman has to change every 2 years because people stop caring about him. Damn. Because you don't believe in him, because he doesn't believe in himself. Believe that. Calls Roman a lazy stooge named Joe, who co-spy on every gimmick in the system. I don't know what that means, but okay. Weak product of the machine who's afraid of failure. He says he wasn't rejected because of how he looks. Roman rejected him because of how he'll make Roman look. Basically look like an ass and take his title. Well, instead of Roman coming out and basically, whipping John a new one, which he did later on, Baron Corbin, of all people, comes out. Homeless Baron Corbin comes out. And basically, trying to suck up to John and get him to help him out. Cena says the crowd's chanting, "You suck," but Cena doesn't even know who the hell he is. He's like, "Oh, that's right, you're Baron Corbin. Man, you look horrible." And Corbin, "Yeah, I know. I got this stupid gimmick." Anyway, but Corbin knows he and Cena have never been close, but he's desperate. Life is falling apart. Runs down all his losses to Shinsuke. Crowd doesn't really give a crap. They don't, they're not giving him sympathy. Then he mentions getting shot in the nuts last week by Shotzi and Tegan. And now he's like, I can't even perform. I can't have sex with my wife. She's about to leave me with the kids. His wife left him and took the kids with them. He's like, I don't know what to do. But you grant so many wishes and stuff like that. He's like, but I figured you could help me out there, John. So Cena asks the crowd if they should help Corbin, and they kind of 50-50 on that. I would have just said no. So he hands Corbin, I think it was $20 or I think it was $100. It looked like $100 to me. Maybe it was a C note. I don't know. Maybe it was $100. Corbin's like, you can do better than this, John. You're a star. So he's like, talks about, can I be your stunt double? Can I be in the Suicide Squad? So Cena kind of hypes up the Suicide Squad, which is out now. Cheap plug. So Corbin's like, well, can I be your stunt double in the sequel? Cena's like, I think that's a little bit of a reach. So Corbin then gets mad and calls Cena a selfish wad with an ego the size of California. I thought he was going to diss Minnesota, but it is what it is. Calls him a Hollywood sellout, basically like The Rock. Cena says, well, I'm going to teach you a lesson and give you something that you desperately need. So he picks him up, boom, hits the AA, attitude adjustment, and that's it. And he heads out. And that's it. So that ends the segment. And yeah, that was all right. It was an okay. I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. And I thought we are going to maybe see Corbin and Cena maybe in the main event. Did we see it? Nope. That's the last time we see Cena and Corbin in the ring. We'll get to that later. And we'll move on from there. And that's it. All right. Like I said, 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. Cena's little disses to Roman. Cute there, John. But if all people, Baron Corbin comes out, he gets 100 and whips his ass. And Cena should have took the money back. It is what it is. All right. After that, we get a recap of the Usos and Mysterios matches from Money in the Bank. And last week, where Jimmy beat Dom the same way that won the title on the Bank. All right, there we go. In the locker room, we see Ray warming up. Dom comes in, says that he's got his dad's back. He's gonna keep an eye on Jey Uso as well. So Ray, Ray's like all proud of Dominic's like I'm so proud of you, Dominic, about the wrestler you become, the man you become now. He's like 21 years old or whatever it is. But it's a little bit of a lesson, but you got to step up to help us regain the tag team belt. Watch me at work. I got a few tricks up my sleeve. Let's see what happens with that. All right, so we're gonna see Jimmy and Ray coming up next. So I gave that segment 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we go right to the ring. The Usos come out. Jimmy comes out with Jay. All right, so we go to break. We come back. Rey Mysterio, Booyaka Booyaka, and Dominic come out. And we get to match number 1. Jimmy Uso with Jey Uso taking on Rey Mysterio, Booyaka Booyaka, and with Dominic at ringside. It was an okay match. They kind of went back and forth. Before we get to we go to break. Ray sends Jimmy to the outside. Got baseball splash on the floor. Jimmy moved and Ray rolls through, and then Jimmy hits a super kick on Ray, knocking him out. And then Jay tries to get involved, and Dominic tries to get involved. Trying to get involved. Like, yo, what are you gonna do? So we go to break. We come back. Jimmy has Ray down in a headlock. Ray rolls through a sunset flip attempt, lands a buzzsaw kick. Then Jimmy comes back with an enziguri as apron. Both men go up top for a superplex. Jimmy hits a seated set. Then it's a springboard crossbody. Ray goes flash. Jimmy avoids it, kicks Ray in the face. Tries for a Samoan drop, but Ray counts into a 6-1 out. And then Ray with a corkscrew plancha on top. He throws Jimmy in the ring. He trips Jimmy into another 619 attempt on the other side of the ring. Goes off the ropes. Jay eats the 6, but this distraction allowed Jimmy to try to go for a Samoan drop, like what happened last week with Dominic, and then Dominic tried to reverse it, and Jimmy sat down, and Jay with the assist basically tried that again, but this time it backfired on him as Ray counted into a crucifix pin, and then Dominic with the added leverage. 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio, booyaka booyaka, gets the win with some help from Dominic. So it is what it is. Match gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. I think it's gonna lead into a rematch at SummerSlam. There's no tag teams besides freaking the Upper Academy who are heels, Ziggler and Rude who are heels, and back, but Montez Ford's not clear to wrestle yet because he got surgery. He's been out. Basically, Angelo Dawkins beat what did he beat last week? He beat Otis last week in Miami in that stupid rap festival that nobody cared for. So basically, you got 3 heel tag teams and 2 face tag teams. So who are you going to give it to next? I guess it's going to, I don't even know. They won the NXT title. I think they're 3 or 4-time tag team champions. I don't know. I lost count. But all right, it is what it is, and that's that. All right, so 2.25 out of 5 stars for that, and we move on from there. But yeah, was a decent match, but still, the tag team division sucks. And it looks like the Usos and 900 at SummerSlam belts. I don't know if the Mysterios will get them back, and if they do, they'll probably lose them to either the Alpha Academy or Ziggler and Rude. And it is what it is. We're on 2 hours now. We're almost done. We're going to run through this quickly, and then we're going to go to bed. All right. Then we get a recap of Bianca Belair, SmackDown Women's Champion. We saw her title defense last week at Rolling It Out in Miami in front of a dead crowd. She beats Carmella. So Bianca goes to the ring to address the fans, and it's a big celebration. Since she's now over as champion. Kayla's defending again. Who's next for her, surpassing 100 days as champ. She's like, who's next? What's next for her? Bianca says the last months have been amazing. Runs down what she's done during that time. Blah blah blah. She doesn't know how she's gonna top it, but she's grateful. And then Carmella comes out again. So come 3 times, woo! Even on the house, but she almost lost her top. But she says if Bianca wants to cement her legacy, you give me one more shot at the belt, 4th match in altogether, but 3rd shot at the belt. And then looking hot as always. She has that thing like right over her eye, kind of like almost like Tommy had her hubby Tommy and lucky fucking bastard. But anyway, Zelina Vega comes out. Tells Carmella to slow her roll, starts insulting her. Then she moves on to Bianca and comes to you. I think the fans want to see you, me versus you. So Zelina Vega wants a shot at the belt. Basically, because she's lost the 3 matches she's been in. Well, really 2 matches and the Money in the Bank. She didn't, she should have won, but she almost won, but she did not win. But it is what it is. She's like, I'm the most deserving of the belt. So she challenges Bianca. Bianca's like, okay. So I'm like, well, we're gonna get that at SummerSlam? No, I don't want to see that. That's gonna be too easy. So anyway, Bianca accepts, and then Carmella with a cheap shot, and then her and Zelina Vega beat the crap out of Bianca for a little bit. So I'm like, oh, who's gonna come out? Who's going to come out and save her? Is Sasha coming back to save her, or is somebody else going to save her? Maybe Becky? Not Becky. But we do hear the music of the boss. Sasha Banks, she returns to a pretty decent pop. Kind of missed. People saying that she missed her cue. Oh, whatever. I don't know. Because it's a long time for her to come out. She should have just came out as soon as they beat her down, but it is what it is. Anyway, Sasha comes out. Looking hot as all with her now, like aqua hair, her wig. She cleans house with some knees to both Carmella and Zelina Vega. Then she picks up Bianca and hugs her. Foreshadowing. So yeah. So it looks like Sasha came back. She's like, oh, we're best friends now. Let's team up. So later on, we find out from the authority, Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce, that in the main event is going to be Sasha and Bianca teaming up for taking on Carmella and Zelina Vega. And we'll see what happens with that. And and we all know what happened, and that's all I got to say about that. And we'll move on from there. All right. Got Nexon Incorporated says, Peter, didn't you bash me a while ago? I don't know if I should block you or just ignore you, but I'll just say hello. Just, you're going to talk shit, I'm going to kick you out. So, behave yourselves. I'll go all RoboCop 2. Behave yourselves. That's all I got to say about that. So, behave, or I will kick you out. And if you don't like it, too bad. All right, so we'll see what happens with Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks, the boss, teaming up in the main event. against Carmella and Selena Vega. And we'll see what happens with that. And I think you know what happens. All right, after that, we get a recap of Reggie getting dumped by Nia Jax on Raw last week. And then after that, we see Reggie winning the 20% title from Akira. You can see him and R-Truth fight. Good Lord, I'm shocked. Anyway, so Reggie is going to defend the belt against our mystery opponent, or the ever popular TBA. That guy gets around. TBA gets around a lot. Good Lord. It is what it is. But I get more women than he does. Or she. Who knows? All right, so we find out he's going to defend the 24/7 title against somebody. Probably a jobber. But anyway, so we come back to the arena. Reggie is at the good position. And he says, nope. Call me Reggie. Don't call me Reggie. No, my name is Reggie now, so that's better. Let's call him Reggie. Why not? So, kind of messed up his words, but he'd have done anything to get to WWE, helping any of the women he did, and then with Nia Jax. But now he saw a chance to take the 24/7 title. He's happy now. I think he's the best 24/7 champ they had so far. It is what it is. Anybody notice the guy, they were doing the interview, and then some, like, anybody see that? I don't think anybody mentioned that on their reviews. If anybody did, but if they didn't, I think I'm probably the first one to say that. Anybody notice that guy? He came out from the curtain. He's like, ooh. I bet you he got fired right after that. Oh, Vince was probably pissed right after that, or Bruce Pritchard for that matter. Was pissed at that guy. That got fired. Anyway, so he's happy now. Mostly he's happy he's going to defend in the ring. He's getting a little, freaked out. He's getting a little freaked out like the macho man, getting a little paranoid. He says, whoever decides to challenge him to the unexpected. And that's it. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. To the ring. Gets, flippy dippity doos in the ring. So who's this opponent going to be in this crappy match that's going to last like 2 minutes? So Reggie's in the ring. He's waiting for his opponent. And he's like, And then we hear the big fat Otis comes out. So I'm like, oh, great. He's going to face Otis. And Otis is going to get the 24/7 title. Both. But anyway, both in the ring. Otis gets the mic. He's like, eat not me, eat him. So Otis then had Gable for the 24/7 title. This match sucked. This is horrible. The fans didn't give 2 shits. Gable was beating the crap out of Reggie for a little bit. Northern Lights suplex fall. Reggie does some gymnastics to get out of different moves. Then he eats an electric chair drop. The Tiger 92 suplex by Mr. Gable for another near fall. Backflips out of a top rope German suplex. He flipped and then almost fell out of the goddamn ring. Anyway, it was nice to for him to get out of it. That was kind of cool. Then Gable with a corner splash. Reggie avoided it. Then Gable was about to retain the belt, but then Otis comes in to break up the pin, causing disqualification. So Reggie retains the 24/7 title. I thought the 24/7 title was like, no rules. Maybe I was thinking of the hardcore title. I don't know why, but anyway. So yeah, Reggie wins by disqualification. But actually gave 1.25 out of 5 stars. This was garbage. And after that, Reggie backflips. He gets out and he backflips out of the arena. That's not the arena. Well, backflips out to the back, and that's it. Yeah, so Reggie's he's taking on all comers and winning. It is what it is. I think he's the best 24/7 champion they got now. Screw R-Truth, 53, 54-time champion. Fuck him. Self. And he just got these freaking mid-carders or the catering crew, like the Lucha Jobber Party, Akira Tozawa, Drew Gulak, and company. On. I just hope basically about to be a week. That's all I gotta say about that, man. Just let Reggie hold the belt for like a year. Don't give it back to Art Fool because nobody will care. Let Reggie hold it. He's the best person to hold it. I think that belt is fit for him. It is what it is. We'll see what happens with Reggie on Monday Night Raw this Monday night. What's gonna happen? But please do not give it back to Gulak. Do not give it back to R-Truth, and do not give it back to Akira Tozawa. But don't go to anybody, basically. Let Reggie hold it. Because basically it's a jobber title. I'm not saying Reggie's a jobber. Because I think he has a lot of potential. He's very athletic. I think his promo skills need a little bit of work. Because basically he's talking in like broken French. I'm a sommelier. My name is Reggie. I tried to have sex with Nia Jax. I couldn't find the hole. But when he did find the hole, Nia was like, my hole! My hole! But I digress. Alright, so we move on from that. So yeah, 1.25 out of 5 stars for that. Waste of time. And that's that. Alright, then we go to the back. We see Sonya Deville on part of the Authority. Basically announcing the main event with Carmelo and Zelina Vega against Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks. They're in their office, and Anna Pierce comes in. He has a contract. Sonya had the contract, and Anna Pierce comes in. They're double checking everything, making sure there's nothing wrong with it. I see a typo. We have to redo this. We have to retype it. We're gonna fire that guy who typed up the contract. Anyway, so seems to be everything is in order. The contract signed with Roman and Balor, and I'm gonna get that right after the break. That's it. So didn't have to wait that. Move on. All right, so we get to the contract signed. This horrible contract signed. It's like, this is the contract sign we've all been waiting for, and then blah blah blah. Adam Pearce knows the history of contract signings, blah blah blah. But we will get this contract signed. So they bring out Finn Balor, comes in the ring, does his usual thing. This sweet time to come out as usual. Of course, we're on Roman's time. But eventually Roman and my name is Paul Heyman come out. Pyro goes off, blah blah blah. Takes about 20 minutes. The Undertaker, let's go, Roman, come on. Got a 2-hour show to get through. It is what it is. So then they finally get in the ring, and he tells Adam Pearce is like, excuse me. No, he didn't say like Vicky. Get out of my way. So he sits at the head of the table because he is the head of the table. So, well, Heyman said, "Get out of the way." Finally, sit down. So, Adam Pearce puts the contract and then sign on the dotted line. So Heyman gives Roman the mic as the crowd's chanting, "I've Cena." Roman says, "We've already seen Mr. Missionary tonight." Roman's great, man. He's got his promo skills are way better now. I love it. So it's like, "We're already seeing Mr. Missionary tonight." Then he asks Finn Balor if he saw the opening promo. He's like, "John said this, he said that." He said Cena thinks that you're less a man than him, and that was based on what he said. Blah blah. Calls it a jerk thing to say. I thought he was gonna say it was a dick move, but it is what it is. Roman thinks Balor is a worthy the cattle, and basically get a beat down at SummerSlam. Stars were a bit tired. Balor's hungry. Roman respects that. At least he respects him. And then he warns Balor that if Balor signs a contract, he's gonna smash him and send him right back to NXT. So he gives Heyman the mic, and Heyman's like, "Pipe bomb." That was cool. And the fans start chanting, "Roman suck." Tells Roman that you think pretty highly of NXT as the Universal Champion. So he's about to sign the contract, and then from out of nowhere, is this going to be a fatal four-way match? Cena's going to come out anyway. Coleman that tosses Balor around, takes the contract. He might have to beat up Baron Corbin. Someone. And Cena comes out to ruin the party. Sends Baron Corbin into the ring post, and then well, you don't have a pen there, John. You gotta have a Sharpie. That's great. And Roman's starting to get pissed. He knows what's gonna happen. So then signs the contract with he writes CENA in blue and with a mark. And then Michael Cole and Pat McAfee are having a heart attack. Like, this legal? Is this actually legal? We gonna actually see this? So he gives it back to Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce, and Adam Pearce he's talking. This is a fish. I don't know. Roman's pissed. What else is new? So yeah, bait and switch by Cena. So basically, they went from possibly having Roman and Balor at SummerSlam to Roman and Cena, which was SummerSlam. Oh, we're just gonna tease Finn Balor, and then just have Baron and Corbin come in and sort of feud with him. That's pretty much garbage. Second was just horrible. So I gave it 2 out of 5 stars, and that's it. All right, let's move on from there. All right, then we go to the back. We have Sonya and Adam Pearce talking about the contracts. Like, I guess it's legal. He's like, I don't even think this is legal. But then Adam Pearce is like, well, Roman signed, Cena signed. That's good enough for me. So Sonya's like, I'll allow it. So she's like, okay, She ratifies it, and she's not a notary. Basically can't do that. So anyway, Roman and Cena is now official for SummerSlam. Like, we already knew that it's already official. You just had to run through hoops and bait and switch and stuff. Stupid. So I gave that segment 2 out of 5. All right, the music of Biggie, the Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's going to be in a 6-man tag team match with Cesaro, who didn't even get a. Shows you how much WWE loves Cesaro and treats Cesaro. Anyway, then we see Rick Boogs come out and plays out the king of WWE, King Shit, and Pat McAfee's going nuts, of course. I was like, Michael, that again. Do it. Come on. So, all right. So then the 6-man tag team match, they team up against Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Roode, and the Intercontinental Champion Apollo Crews with his his big buddy Commander Aziz. Whew. All right, so they get in the ring, and then Rick Boogs finishes playing his guitar, and then the crowd's still singing his theme, which I thought was awesome. That too. All right, so this match was meh. It is what it is. They go at it before the break. Cruz cuts off a spear between the ropes with a knee, tosses Biggie out. And then on the floor, Rude and Ziggler hit the zigzag spinebuster combo as we go to break. We come back. Cesaro gets the hot tag and goes nuts on the Dirty Dogs, Ziggler and Rude. Goes for the swing. Does a swing to Ziggler about 10 times. Blah, blah, blah. Shooter is about to tap. Bobby saves his partner, but eats a punch for that. Nakamura comes in. They hit a double team knee to Ziggy for a near fall. He looks to go for the King Sasha, but Ziggy counters into a zigzag, almost like a sling blade combination. Both men go down. Apollo Crews comes in, hits the standing salt. Cesaro breaks up the pin. Then Cesaro gets a spine buster from Mr. Bobby Roode for his troubles. And then we get everybody's finishers. And then Chris, well, I forgot what happened at the finisher on Big E. Blah blah blah. And Apollo Crews hitting that German suplex on Nakamura for a near fall. And then Cruz goes up top, and then we hear Rick Boogs play a solo on the steps right in front of Commander Aziz. Then Aziz like, get out of here. He grabs up Rick Boogs, and we hear the guitar going. I thought he was gonna break the guitar. Like, don't do that. He throws freaking Rick Boogs right next to Pat McAfee. Didn't hit him, but it is what it is. So Rick Boogs is out. But then Cesaro with an uppercut to Commander Aziz, but then with Ziggy with a super kick. Nakamura avoids a smash. Then he hits the King Sasha on Apollo Crews. 1, 2, 3. So the king of strong counter. Okay, I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. So it looks like we might see Shinsuke going for the Intercontinental title once again. Why not? Apollo these challengers, there's nobody going for that belt right now. So give it back to Nakamura and let him hold it for like a year. His first run as Intercontinental Champion sucked. And that's pretty much it. All right, so we'll move on from that. All right, then we get a recap of what happened last week with Edge and Seth Rollins. They brawled, and Edge got the better of it, almost hit the spear on him. But then Seth Rollins ring. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so Edge Stain comes out, the rated R superstar. So he's wearing a Reign Dominic's t-shirt. Why not? They're best friends. All right, so he goes in the ring, and then we're gonna hear from Edge, I guess. But then we go to commercial, and during the commercial, Rollins attacks Edge. I'm like, why didn't we see that live? What the what's wrong with you, WWE? This is bad production. So we see during the break, Rollins beats the crap out of Edge. Then he hits him with a camera. And then Rollins gets in the ring, cuts a promo. Tells the crowd to shut up and listen to him. He says all Edge has done is take and take from him. He's sick of it. He says what goes around comes around Edge. That's what I call a revolution, and he's a revolutionary. Then we see a video package of the last couple weeks, highlighting Rollins getting passed over for a title shot at Money in the Bank because Edge, Edge, he basically needs a rematch. Blah blah blah. He just get a rematch 1-on-1. Blah blah. Seth costing Edge the title at Money in the Bank, leading to what's happening now. back to the arena. Rollins is not ashamed of anything he's done. He's proud of what we just saw. Calls that the hard thing to do. And then we hear a "We want Becky" chant go out. You think Becky's gonna be there? No. Becky's not coming. And, so if I can't be Universal Champion, my Edge. And Seth's promos lately are kind of hit or miss, but still, it's still hypes up this match. It's probably gonna get announced for SummerSlam probably next week. I think Edge is probably gonna get his revenge next week. And then we'll see what happens over the next 2 weeks after that. And that's all we always. I saw that 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. All right, after the commercial, we have to recap what Cena did during the contract signing. We have to get reminded of the contract signing the whole night. They're hyping it up, and then we have to get a recap of what Cena did. So that's that. And then they mentioned Finn Balor will take on Baron Corbin next week. So yeah, welcome Smackdown. Baron, it's gonna be Finn Balor. He fucked over by John Cena. Great job. Rouse Finn Balor come out and get on a hot mic, tell Cena to get the fuck out. Well, challenge Cena, beat Cena on SmackDown to get the shot. That's what I would do. What is blah 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 blah. All right, so we go to the ring. We have Carmella and Selena Vega in the ring already. So then we get waiting for the faces come out. Bianca comes out, with her hair, and then out the bus. Looking pretty hot as always. So we get this match. Match wasn't great. It was okay-ish. Fourth, blah blah blah. The faces in control. Carmella at the start. Carmella avoids a scoop slam. Yanks Sasha down by her hair. Some back elbows in the corner by Carmella. Tags in Selena Vega, but then Sasha stops that. Tags in Bianca. Well, Bianca comes in to save Banks from a double suplex. They hit a double drop kick, and then Banks with a baseball slide on the side. And then Bianca picks up Sasha. Mary presses her, showing her strength and everything, and it throws Sasha on the Carmella and Selena as we're gonna break. Fans are going nuts. Like, oh, that's great. The heels come back. Selena gets an octopus on Bianca. She tags in Carmella. She starts stomping on Bianca. Bianca fights back with a clothesline to Carmella. She cuts off Bianca from getting the hot tag to Sasha. Selena Vega comes in, I should say. Then Selena with another octopus stretch on Bianca. Bianca starts fading. She's about to tap. Or just pass out. But she uses her super Bianca strength. And revives, hits a backbreaker to drop Selena Vega. She finally gets the hot tag to Sasha. She comes in like a house of fire. She picks up Selena, hits the Eddie Guerrero, a Latino, her cousin, basically, her idol, not her cousin, I said her idol, Eddie Guerrero, hits the three amigos on Selena Vega, goes up top, does more Latino heat, hits the big splash. Selena Vega looks like she's about to win them at that. And then Selena crawls over to Carmella, tags her in. She hits a tilt-a-whirl X Factor on Sasha. Goes for the cover. Bianca saves the match. And then Bianca and Selena Vega start rolling on the outside. Sasha the X Factor into a backstabber, then locks in the bank statement, and Carmella does what she does best, and she does it pretty well with Corey Graves. She taps out for this. So Sasha and Bianca win the match, and that's pretty much it. Match I gave 2.25 out of 5, especially them the main event. I didn't really like them being in the main event. It really should have been something exciting. I think should have been a main event. Well, the last segment, but still, it is what it is. Mediocre match. Like I said, 2.25 out of 5 stars. But this all set up what we knew was going to happen with Sasha coming back. So Sasha and Bianca start celebrating. And then Bianca, turns her back. No, not a good move there, Bianca. And then Sasha with a heinous act and backstabs her with a backstabber. Then she starts mounting, ground and pound, beating Bianca down. And we get more freaking on these producing in a truck. It's like stupid production, stupid camera work, horrible. And then Bianca, not Bianca. Sasha with a Tony. She really sold that. And then Sasha with a bank state. Bianca's tapping out like a drunk woman. And basically, Sasha wins. So she lets go as the referee has to break up everything. So Sasha takes the belt, starts posing with it. The fans going nuts. I'm like, yeah. So I guess they really don't give a shit about Bianca with the belt no more. Gave Bianca the belt for 3 months, and Vince said, okay, Bianca will give you the belt, but now I'm gonna bing golden shovel. Another NXT star goes back. Good job. Back to Sasha. And then Sasha's probably gonna lose to I don't know. Maybe Toni Storm. I don't know if Toni Storm's gonna be a face at this. I don't know. That's the only person I think besides maybe Becky. If Becky gets drafted to SmackDown. Or just appears on SmackDown, or gets drafted. You can see Sasha and Becky for the title, maybe at in October, or maybe at the Survivor Series, or maybe at Crown. Well, I don't know about Crown Jewel, but I think the finals of the Queen of the Ring are going to be at the Saudi Arabia show. Right at near the end of October 21st, I think it is. So yeah, so it's probably I'm not gonna see Sasha defending the belt against like Becky or anybody. I think Becky does come back, and she does go to SmackDown. I'd love to see Sasha and Becky. Yeah. Gonna happen, but probably team for the Women's Survivor Series match, which probably Raw and SmackDown, and SmackDown will whip the crap out of Raw. I don't know if NXT is gonna be involved, and if they are, I think NXT win because you got. I don't know who they'll get on that team. I think Io will probably be the star of that team. Io and Raquel Gonzalez. Because I think Raquel didn't have a title match at Wrestle. It is what it is. Charlotte's team against team. Probably at TLC we'll see Sasha and probably win. Go on to and maybe get her rematch time. She is a 6-time. and then she'll lose it. I mean, I think she'll get it right back. Sasha, Bianca, Carmella. That's that on. Other than that, that'll be it. There'll be nobody to face Charlotte unless Becky goes to. If Becky goes to Raw, you'll be Becky and Charlotte. Circa match number 6,532,432. Or Becky goes to SmackDown and faces Sasha probably at the Survivor Series. We'll see. But I mean, if Becky does go to SmackDown, who's gonna be on Raw? Who's gonna be facing whoever is the champion on Raw? Which will probably be Charlotte. Well, it's gonna be, what are you gonna have? Raw be Charlotte, horseface Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, Nikki Ashhole, Alexa Bliss, Asuka. If Asuka even stays on Raw, I'd rather have Asuka on SmackDown than maybe you take Bianca and maybe go to Raw. But I think they want to keep the couples together. Unless the Street Profits go back to Raw. I don't know. But that's it. And then you got Eva Marie and Yuka in that women's division with Shayna, with maybe well, I don't know. I think Shayna and Nia are now on both shows. Well, I think they're on Raw still, but anyway. Yeah, they have Shayna and Nia in that women's division. They go after that belt, even though most of them are heels. There's not that many faces in there. And then Natalya and Tamina. It is what it is. The women's division sucks in WWE. It just does. And that's pretty much it. All right, so that ends SmackDown. So I gave the Aftermath 2.5 out of 5 stars, but still, this show is boring. Boring. I had a couple good parts here and there. It was like one good part, one bad part. One good part, one bad part. It was like right down the middle of that, like Bill Alfonso says. Just a subpar effort for WWE. And my final rating is 6 out of 10, a solid 6 out of 10. But let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Or you can leave do a video reply if you wish, or hit me up via social media. Let me know what you guys thought. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, so we had a lot to talk about tonight with SmackDown, and then we had to talk about that crap with 2 pedophiles, and that's all I got to say about that. And I will rewatch Charlie's little stream if he's still live, if he's not live. I really don't care. But like I said, I called out the douchebag, the big bold douchebag. Just show me proof. Show us proof there, Sean. Come on, really. Show us proof you have cameras in your house. And show us that people are outside trying to shoot you. Show us some goddamn proof for once. If not, shut the fuck up. Alright? If you want to act tough, you're going to get beat up. I'll just tell you straight up. Try your little things. You're going to stalk our channels with sock accounts. Both you and Charlie, you're going to stalk our channels with sock accounts. I really don't care. We're just going to block and ignore you. That's all I'm going to say. This is one and done for me. This is the last time I'm even going to talk about both you fuckers. So, blow me. Blow me. You can say whatever the fuck you want, but I'm telling you, you want to come down to Jersey. Well, one is just gonna come up to Jersey, and one is gonna come down to Jersey. You want to come down? I'll just tell you right now. I'm gonna send both of you back in a body bag. That's all I gotta say about that. So fuck you guys, and fuck your supporters too. Or your faithful subscribers, your brainwashed subscribers that should not be donating to a fucking e-begging prick and a pedo lover. It is what it is, and that's all I gotta say about that. So, to Sean and to Charlie, fuck you, man. That's all I gotta say. That's it. Fuck you guys. And that's it. This is the last thing. This is the last thing I talk about. Unless both of you get fucking terminated from YouTube, then I'll laugh. That's all. That's the only thing I'll do. Because both of you are gonna be gone from YouTube. I guarantee that. Both of you are gonna go to jail, and they're gonna get terminated from YouTube. And that little partnership you have, Sean, it's fake. They're not going to save you. That's all I got to say about that. Fuck you. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you to, I obviously know my tennis for coming in. Alejandro Klatzer as well for coming in on both of my videos. Thank you for coming in. Alejandro, have a great night. Obviously know my tennis. Have a great night. Great weekend. Fan of YouTube came in. Thank you for coming in. And even Nexon Incorporated. I'll give you a little praise. Like I said, I don't know if you're the same Nexon that did all those stupid freaking what was it freaking car videos, but at least you behaved yourself. So still, but it is what it is. So that's all I gotta say about that. So next thing you'll get I'll give you a shout out and everything. I won't be a bad guy this time, but like I said, at least you didn't say you weren't a douchebag and say started with me before I had to kick. I didn't have to kick you out. So at least you behaved yourself. That's all. I'll give you a little bit of praise for that, and I'll give you a shout out. That's it. But still, just don't. If you want to be a supporter, just don't fucking. That's fine and everything. If you want to sub, I don't give a shit. But if you're gonna do it just to stalk me, fuck you. I will block you and I will ignore you. And that's to everybody on this fucking website. That's it. We're gonna move on from two pedophiles, and we're just gonna enjoy the rest of our time. But don't come around our channels and talk shit with your sock accounts, or talk shit with your mouth, because we'll shut it real quick. And that's all I gotta say about that. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great weekend, everybody. Don't know if I'll be doing any videos this weekend. And if I do, it'll probably be maybe tomorrow. I might do a quickie stream. I don't know, but I might just take the weekend off. I think I will take the weekend off, unless there's something big that comes around in the world of wrestling or in general. Actually, yeah, I might do it. You know what? I will do it. I have to do that Dusty Hill video, the bass player from ZZ Top who died yesterday at the age of 72. So we lost Joey Jordison of Slipknot, and then right after that we lost Dusty Hill of ZZ Top. Ugh. At least thankfully that ZZ Top will go on. You just gotta have, I don't know who can replace Dusty Hill. I don't even know if there's another guy that has a big ass beard besides Zach Wilde and maybe Kenny King, but they're guitar players. There's no bass. I don't think there is a bass. Well, maybe there's. I think maybe one bass player that has a long ass beard. I think it's the guy in who is the guy? I think it's the guy in Mastodon, or is the guy in Lamb of God? I think has a big ass beard. But I don't think they're gonna get those two guys to replace Dusty Hill and ZZ Top. I just don't think. But they will continue. ZZ Top will continue to perform as a band. I just don't know who can replace Dusty Hill and sing Tush, and all those great songs that ZZ Top has, Sharp Dressed Man and She Got Legs, and Give Me All Your Loving, and all those great songs that ZZ Top sang. But I will do a quickie video on my phone on my Metal God channel, just a little tribute video to Dusty Hill, and that'll probably be it. And then yeah, and then I'm gonna probably do it around sometime in the afternoon, probably on maybe 2-3 o'clock, or maybe earlier. I don't know. But I want to get a little bit of yard work done, and then just chill for the rest for a couple of hours. Do the video, edit it up and everything, and then after that, I'm gonna get ready to go have dinner with my parents, and then just watch the Met game, and hopefully they win. And then come back home, and chill. Probably get home about 10, maybe 11 o'clock, and then chill for a little bit, see what's going on, going on online and everything, on YouTube and everything. And then probably go to bed and then get up Sunday and then go to my have lunch and dinner at my parents' house and then come home and what's going on. Watch the back game on Sunday afternoon with my parents and everything. Eat dinner and then come home. Probably stay there to about 8:30, then come home. I'll probably get home by 9:15, maybe 9:30, and then if the missus comes home, I'll just wait for her to come home. Probably won't be home till maybe I would say maybe 11 o'clock. I don't know. Wait for her to come home, and then yeah, just start the next week, and I got some stuff to do next week as well. I'm trying to finish my yard next week, and yeah, got some stuff to do. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. I'm Peter Gomez signing off. Don't forget to check out the Freaky Friday stream from earlier today on the TGC Reborn channel. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment or 2 or 3, and send it to your friends. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and my other channels as well down below. Leave a like, leave a dislike. I really don't give a shit. Like I say, you're gonna leave a dislike. We don't care. I don't care. Just continue to lick my balls, and that's all I gotta say about that. So, like the video, dislike the video. I don't give a shit. Leave a comment or 2 or 3. Don't forget to subscribe to my channels. Support the channels. Share it with your friends all over the internet. Don't forget to follow me on social media: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to hit the bell and get notified when I do a video. Because if you miss out, you miss out. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All right, thank you for watching, everybody. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to sleep. Well, I'm going to try to go to sleep. Maybe watch a little bit. I want to probably watch a couple of YouTube videos, and then maybe I'm going to finish this soda. I'm almost done with it now. I got another one in the fridge that I'll probably have tomorrow for lunch. I'll have a little bit of it for lunch. Maybe put some Jack in it so I can be wired when I go out later. But then I'm probably gonna have. I don't know if I'm gonna have to buy another soda, or I'm gonna buy maybe in Arizona. It's $1, you know. Maybe I'll buy another soda so I can have dinner with my parents, and then watch the Met game with my pops and my mom. Just chill and everything. Just hang out with my parents. Haven't seen my parents in a while. Haven't hung out with them, so I think it's time to go over there. It is what it is. While the missus is away, I got nothing to do. What am I gonna do for the weekend? I'm just gonna sit on my ass? No. Got yard work to do. Got clean the house a little bit. There's no roaches. Do you see any roaches? You fucking idiots. No. So I'm gonna clean up the house a little bit, and then yeah, go have dinner with my parents, and then come back, just chill, and then Sunday we'll watch the Met game and have a little lunch, and then have a sensible dinner. Talk and stuff, and that'll pretty much be my weekend. Then wait for the missus to come home, and that'll be it. And we start a new week next week, the first week of August, and get ready for August. And that's all I can say about that. So let me take a nice adieu for you, and that's all I gotta say about that. All right, thank you for watching, everybody. Subscribe, like the video, dislike the video. I don't give a shit. Sean and Charlie suck my dick and suck everybody else's dick for all I care. And that's it. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.